Hello, it's Dan here. I hope you're good today. And one thing that often comes up when I'm talking to people, particularly in the early stages, like at the free initial consultation that I do with people, is about how anxiety works so well for hypnosis. Like, what is it about hypnosis that means that there's a very strong likelihood of you getting a positive result and being able to overcome your anxiety from working with me? And we have a whole wealth of scientific research and evidence that shows that hypnosis, hypnotherapy work really well in terms of helping you overcome anxiety, thoughts, feelings, symptoms, and everything that goes with that. And the reason being is because hypnosis, hypnotherapy really builds upon the same psychological processes that you'll already be doing if you're anxious. So when you're anxious, typically you have all those kind of anxious thoughts going through your mind, kind of worst case scenarios, the what if this happens, and the more you focus on those, the more anxious you are, the more they take over your mind, the more the things get linked together. So when you think about whatever that anxious thing is, you'll automatically, your heart starts beating faster, you feel tense, on edge, your stomach might get butterflies, all those things kind of go on, and it becomes very much a pattern of those negative thoughts, the focus on them increasing, you think about them more, perhaps they even get worse in your head in terms of the consequences, and they kind of, there's a fixed attention in your mind on those things that leads to all the symptoms, all the behaviors, not wanting to do things, dreading things, avoiding things, and so on. And now what we're looking to do with hypnosis and hypnotherapy is to build upon those psychological processes, yet give you ways to send them in a different direction, so that rather than things going wrong, worst case, what if this kind of stuff happens, we want to help you to be able to kind of redirect those thoughts, to interrupt them, to separate yourself from them so they don't affect you in that way, to take away the emotion from those things so that you're not focused on them, so they're not kind of building up into something in your mind, so they're not affecting you in terms of your thinking and your feeling, your behaviors, and so you can get on with the stuff that you want to. And we know from anxiety, you can affect how you feel physically from thinking those thoughts. The more you think them, like I say, your heart rate gets faster, you might get hotter, tense, pacing, loss of appetite, people don't sleep, can't switch your mind off. We know that's happening, but we also know that through things like hypnosis, you can do that in the opposite direction. So you just feel more calm, relaxed physically, more at ease. Your heart rate might even slow down, your breathing rate slows down, you feel better physically. So we're building on those same processes, but rather than the unwanted thoughts leading to focusing on them, thinking about them more, exacerbating them in your mind, leading to the anxious kind of symptoms, and that being the pattern, I'm helping you to change that direction so that you're in control of the stuff in your mind. You can interrupt it, you can redirect it, you can distance from it, you can be okay even if stuff does come in your mind. You don't need to engage in it, you can feel comfortable in yourself regardless of what goes in your mind, yet finding yourself thinking about the kind of positive stuff you'd rather be thinking about more of the time, which in turn is going to mean that you're focused on that stuff, that you feel better in yourself, and that's got to be a good way to be. And I love helping people to be able to do that. A whole ton of testimonials and things on my site from people who've experienced that and are now just getting on with things. And like I say, we've got the scientific research, we've got the evidence that supports that this is a thing. Practice shows it, research shows it, and I'd love to show it to you as well, and for you to find that solution to your anxiety. So we're building on the same psychological processes. It really is, fantastic stuff when you realise that you don't have to have those things affect you in the way they were. And like I say, it leads to feeling happier, feeling better, and that's got to be a good thing, hasn't it? So I'll leave you with that. You take care, and I will speak to you very soon. You take care now.